Okay, just real quick, I wanted to get a what sold video out. This is what sold on Poshmark in the past day and a half or so, or almost 2 days. It's going to be today, but it's 4:50 p.m. and yesterday. And it's February 21st and 22nd, 2019. So, yeah, we'll get started. So the first thing that I sold was right here. So it was a bundle of two things: Redskins hat and a New Balance pair of shoes. So that sold for 30 bucks. I got $24 for that. I got both these at the bins for probably about a buck or $1.50 for both. This came out of my personal closet, so that's kind of cool. Recently I took about 25-30 things out of my personal closet and I put it on Poshmark. It's probably because I watched that Mary Kondo or whatever it is, tidying up on Netflix. But yeah, anyway. So I bought that one probably for 80-90 bucks quite a while back, and yeah, sold it for 17. When I say 80 or 90 bucks, I mean 80 or 90 Canadian, which is probably about 60 US, which is a lot of money. I used to spend a lot of money on clothing, but I don't do that anymore. Next up was this Harley Davidson. I just put up 4 or 5 new Harley Davidson things up in my closet in the past 3 days, 2 days actually, and then I have another 2 or 3 things that are going to be going up the next couple of days as well. So I really like picking up Harley. It sells very, very, very well. Sorry. So yeah, this one sold for 18 bucks. Picked it up at a Valley Village, I think it was, for $2.99. I think that is what it was. $2.99 Canadian. So that would convert to about $2 US. Next up was another Harley. I just got this one recently as well. Yeah, this one went for 15. Then the next was a bundle. I had this DKNY blazer for a long time, so I'm glad that went. And then this Billabong button-up plaid shirt. So those two went for 16. I made $12.80 off of that. Both of those were picked up at the bin, so there's no worries there. Next up, we have this cat beanie. I got $9 for that. Picked that up at the bins as well. Let's see. Next up, we have this Banana Republic. I got this from a friend, so that was free and sold for 24. So that was pretty good. That's not a bad price for this sweater. I mean, it was probably much more retail, but I'm happy with that for sure. That's more than I expected it to go for, to be honest. Although it probably should go for more because it's really nice. Anyway, next up is this. Next up, we have this Lululemon scuba hoodie, it's called. I'm sure everybody knows that already, though. This one was actually pretty nice, though, the swirls design. I'm pretty sure this one sold. It took about, I think it was 3 days. I put this up 3 days ago and it sold. So that was pretty impressive. I had it up for 50 when I first put it up 2 days ago. I dropped it to 45, and then that was 7 or 8 hours ago. And then an hour after that, somebody sent me an offer for 40, so I definitely grabbed that. I got that for $6.99 Canadian, which would be about $5 US. So that was a good flip. Definitely keep an eye out for those scuba hoodies. They're not all going for 40 bucks like this one. This is the first generation scuba hoodie, of course. Well, not of course, because some people don't know that. So that one came out, I don't know how long ago, 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago. And they've since released 2, 3, 4 version 2, 3, and 4. So yeah. Anyway, next up we have this Spylon. This Spylon, look at this tag right here. Really looks like Supreme. Right there. I thought that was weird. It's the same font, it's the same tag, it's the same red, it's the same everything. But anyway. I got this Spider winter jacket. It was at the Plato's Closet for 70% sale, 70% off, and I got this for, it was $4.50, I think it was Canadian, yeah, and so that's $3.80 US. I sold it for 40 US, so that was a fantastic flip. Oh, and for anybody watching, if you want a great place to go sourcing, I think all of the locations, I'm not sure if all the locations are, but most of them anyway, are gonna have, like, they start, like, every season they have 50% off sale. It starts, and then about 2 to 4 weeks later it goes up to 70% off of that same clearance, and then 2 to 4 weeks later it goes up to 90% off. So I didn't know that last time, so I went when it was 70% off, and then I didn't even go when it was 90% off because I had no idea that that's how it worked. So yeah, anybody that didn't know that's how it worked, that's how it works. So the next one's in April. That's the next 90% off is in April, so it'll be 50 and 70% off before that. So anyway, next up we have the Lululemon. This was a green first gen scuba hoodie. I went for 35, which is great. Nothing too special about this one except for the size. The size is fantastic. Fantastic. That's weird that is only 7 likes now, but I guess it's because it's sold. So interesting. There was actually 12 likes on this yesterday, and it's down to 7 now because it's sold. That is very interesting. But yeah, it's size 12. Because within 6 hours of putting this up, it had those 12 likes. That was very crazy. And then I also put up a pink one, same exact thing, but it's a size 4, and that one has 0 likes. So that's very weird. And I put it up in the same time. So I'll definitely be keeping a lookout for larger size scuba hoodies, size 10, 12, and I'm not 100% sure that Lulu has 14. I do not think they do. Don't quote me on that, please. Anyway, here's the next sale that happened earlier today. As you can see, order date February 22nd. This Steve Madden hat, this nice Tommy Hilfiger Athlux sweater. I never saw that Athlux brand from Tommy. Anyway, next up was this fanny pack. So that's the 4th fanny pack I sell in the past 4 days. If you see my last video, I show you that I sold 3 fanny packs in 2 days, and here's another one. And yeah, I only have 1 fanny pack left, so going forward, I'm going to be picking up every single fanny pack that I find at the bins, and if it's worth it, also at the thrift stores. Keep in mind that they've only been selling for $10 to $15 each, so don't spend $3, $4, $5, $6. Just be careful. Anyway, at the bins you only pay like 10, 20 cents. And the last thing that was part of this bundle was this Roxy beanie here. So yeah, they offered 28, I think. I forget exactly what happened here. But in the end I got 22 bucks for all those. And they were all at the bins. So that's like about $2 Canadian. So like $1.50 into $22.40. So that's pretty sweet. This sold only about 5 hours ago. Oh yeah, it says right there. 5 hours ago right there. Got 10 bucks for it. This came out of my personal closet. It had a stain, I guess, probably right here or something. No, it doesn't have a stain. That's cool. But yeah, it came out of my personal closet, so I thought it had a stain. It looks weird right there. But I would have. It has a stain if it did, so it must not. I would hope not. It doesn't. Anyway, 10 bucks. Oh man, this one was a lot of fun. Look, $11 I got for this. Why? Because I got over it. I've had this for like 3 months now, and nobody's buying it, and I'm not sure why. It's a 3XL. I thought a nice large size that would go quickly. It does not. It's got the embroidery on the front and the back. It's Disney. I mean, it's a sweater. Let's look at that. There's the front one. Here's the back one. I mean, I get that it's not very Disney-like, you know. It's only got the Mickey there, and maybe the ears on the 2010. But hey, I thought this would probably go for 40, 45, but no. 3 months, so I finally decided to just accept $11. I had it up for 16. I literally had this up for 16 and nobody was buying it still. I don't know what's going on. But I had it for 16, and then somebody offered 8, and then I counter offered 13, and then they counter offered 10. So I counter offered 12, they counter offered 10. I counter offered 11, they counter offered 10. I declined. 2 days goes by, which is now today. They counter offer 10. I counter offer 12. I brought it up $1. Because I counter offered 11 yesterday, 2 days ago. I'm pretty sure is what I just said. And then they counter offered 11, and finally I accepted 11. So that was a 2-day back and forth process for $11. Not even. I got 11. I got $8.05 out of that after Poshmark fees. But it's okay in my case because I did get this at the bins for about $1. So still made over $10 Canadian profit after fees and everything and cost of goods. And this one just sold an hour ago. Affliction. I paid $2.99 Canadian, so $2 US, and at Value Village, and I got 15 US for that. Don't pay up too much for Affliction. They used to be great. They are no longer selling that well. They're still selling, but for far lower than they used to, because as you can see, 15. This used to be 20. Before that, it used to be 25. Of course, every brand slowly seems to be diminishing the more that people sell it, and I guess that's how it is. And then this sold about 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago. It's these Adidas Clima 365s, whatever that is. And but yeah, these nice 3 striped tiers. It's actually pretty nice, pretty glamorous. There's a nice shot I took, nice and sparkly. So yeah, those just sold half hour ago for $12. Not as much as I was expecting for those either, obviously. I was expecting, I probably started these off at like 30, 35 because I thought they were cool. There's the back there. And then I slowly over time, through closet clearouts and just dropping prices, it ended up at, I don't know what it was, 16ish or so. And then somebody offered 12 and I accepted that. So yeah, those are all my sales in the past 1.75 days, I guess you would say, because it's 5 p.m. today. And yeah, I didn't even count how many that was. So there's 2 there, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That was 20 sales in about a day and a half. And so we'll see what happens moving forward. Things have been going very well for me, as you can tell. I haven't been doing anything special. I share this shit on my closet like 3, 5, 6 times a day, 7, 8 times a day sometimes. It's crazy. What else? You have to pick up what people want. That's if you want to sell stuff, you have to pick up stuff that people want. There's no question about that. And I've been trying my best to pick up what people want, and it seems to be working. How I figure that out is I keep in mind the brands that are selling the best. I do my research. I watch YouTube videos such as this one. So I hope this is really helpful for you. Keep in mind that pick up Adidas, pick up Affliction, pick up Walt Disney, pick up Hurley, pick up Steve Madden, Lululemon, Spider, Banana Republic, Caterpillar. Don't pick up DKNY unless you think it's worth it. It's not really. Harley Davidson, definitely pick up if it's worth it. Under Armour's still doing alright. Not as good as it used to be, but it's doing alright. Puma's, I don't know how Puma's doing. I've sold a few things, but I have I have quite a few left in stock, so definitely look into hats, definitely look into ties, definitely look into purses and shoes. I'm not into dresses, I'm not into skirts, I don't know, they're not selling for me. Definitely look into belts too, belt buckles, glasses. I was at Value Village exactly 7 days ago, exactly a week ago, and when I first walked in, I went straight to the glass counter or whatever, and I looked inside, and I asked if I can see all the glasses that were there. There was 4 of them. They pick it out, and I see that they're all priced at $9.99, and there was a Tiffany & Co. glasses, not sunglasses, these are prescription glasses. Tiffany & Co. $9.99. What else? There was Dolce & Gabbana, I think it was, $9.99, like $7.50 Canadian US, and 2 other ones. 2 Pradas. They were both $9.99 each. I don't know what happened. I don't know how I let this pass me by, but that was I wanted all 4 of those for $40 because they would sell for like $100+ each, and like I told you, that's the first place I went, and when I asked them like I wanted them, they said I had to go and pay for them now, and I didn't want to go for and pay for them now, right? Because I wasn't done shopping. I literally just entered the store 2 minutes ago. So what I was going to do, I was going to shop and then go back there and pick them up, which sucks. I guess I should have just bought them, because somebody else could have bought them while I was shopping anyway. But anyways, in the end, I completely forgot about those 4 glasses. I don't know where my brain went there, because that's like $400 profit. Well, $350. But yeah, I don't know. I lost out on that. $40 in glasses, $30 Canadian. I mean US. $30 US. I could have sold for like $400 to $500 on Poshmark. Anyways, I'm just babbling on here. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I gotta go ship these out. I'm just waiting on my friggin' poly mailers to arrive from Uline that I ordered yesterday that were supposed to arrive today. I thought they would arrive much sooner. It's now 5 p.m. and they still have not arrived. So that really sucks. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you learned a thing or 5 or 10. And I guess we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Just right quick, I wanted to like calculate everything for you guys so you can see how much all this came up to be. So I'll start with the bottom. 30. I started right here. Bundle of Women's Washington Milskin Sad. So 30 plus 17 plus 18 plus 16 plus 9. Scrolling up. Plus 24 plus 40. Oops. Plus 40 plus 35 plus 28 plus 10 plus 11 plus 15 plus 12 equals, oh wow, $305. So minus Poshmark's fees times 0.8. So I made $244 US in the past day and a half. Wow, that's not bad at all. And then times 1.3, $317.20 Canadian. That's what I made 1.5 days. Holy shit.